Fresh Squeeze Noise Eurorack Patch 6. So today I have pretty much the same setup. I did do some adjustments to the microsequence Lifeforms and the Rene so that those are kind of in tune with each other. And I also set up 2 channels on the Tempi so that those are ready to clock those 2 modules. So I'm going to jump right in with those 2 modules. The first thing I'm going to do is take the channel 1 out of Tempi and go into the X clock of Rene. Then I'm going to take the channel 2 out of the Tempi and go to the clock in of the microsequence. I'm going to take the quantized output of Rene and go into the 1 volt per octave on the STO. I'm going to take the sine wave out and go to the mixer. I'm going to take the pitch out of Lifeforms microsequence and go into the 1 volt per octave on Braids. And then I'm going to take the output of that and take that to the mixer. I'm going to reset these so they're all in sync. Next, I'm going to take one of the outputs of the Circadian Rhythm and go into the trigger in of the Mutant HiHats, the closed hats, and then we'll take that out. And then I'm going to add some steps. I'm going to take another one of the Circadian Rhythm outs and go into the Mutant snare. I'm going to go out of that into the reverb, and then out of the reverb into the mixer. I'm going to take another one of the outputs and go into the trigger in of peaks, and then I'm going to take the output of that and go to the mixer. I'm again going to use this for a kick. I'm going to take another one of the Circadian Rhythm outs and then run it to the trigger input of Grandpa. Then I'm going to take the output of that and go into clouds, and then we'll take the output of that and go to the mixer. I'm going to take another output from the Circadian Rhythms and go into the other trigger of Grandpa. Just want to switch to 64 view. So I set up all the channels to run in 64 mode, so we're going to switch over and run the loop. We're going to take another one of the Tempi outs and run it to the Woggle Bug. Then I'm going to take the Woggle Bug out into the delay, Dub Junior by Audio Damage. Then I'm going to take that out and run that to the mixer. I'm going to see what it sounds like if I take the output from Braids and run that into the clouds as well. I'm going to take one of the outputs of the Tempi and run it into Maths. Then I'm going to take the output of Maths and run that into the timbre of Braids. So that's a pretty simple patch. Took a little time beforehand to tune up the Rene and the micro sequence, but thanks for watching. If you want to see more content like this, please subscribe. If you have any comments or questions, leave them below, and thanks for watching.